Nutrition and Health, Chapter 2, Principles of a Balanced Diet, Document 3, Qualitative Requirements, Energetic Needs, and Document 4, Quantitative Needs, Requirements, and Proteins. Objectives: recognize that the body needs carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Know that the excess of food or their deficiency causes diseases. Note that the glucose is the combustible choice for most cells. Note that the energy produced by lipids is durable while that produced by glucose is not. Know that some amino acids are not produced by the body, they should be taken from food. Know that the nutrition should be rich in qualitative needs and contain the substances that the body cannot produce. Needs of the organism. The food intake. It should include quantitative needs for the energy needed by the body and qualitative needs to ensure the renewal of the elements constituting the body. Qualitative needs such as carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Motivation. Hassan, Rami, and Ali decide to go for a day of hiking in the mountains. They didn't want to take too much food in their bags, so they had to find the most energetic food to consume before going there. Hassan suggested a breakfast rich in fruit, chocolate, jam. Rami suggested consuming foods rich in fat, butter, and nuts. Ali believes the best choice is to take protein supplements a few days before and in large quantities to build strong muscles. Who is right? Let us start talking about carbohydrates. When carbohydrates are digested, they produce glucose that is used by cells. Glucose is the combustible choice for most cells. Before a short effort, we eat chocolate, which provides us with energy quickly. Glucose allows a rapid energy rise followed by a rapid fall. When we talk about sugar, we have to know that we have fast sugar and slow sugar. The fast sugar, such as saccharose, is stored as lipids, and the slow sugars, such as starch, they are stored as glycogen. Now, lipids. When lipids are digested, they produce fatty acids and alcohol, glycerol. Lipids are a source of energy for certain cells and for muscles during physical exercises. Lipids have nutritional values by providing essential fatty acids that enter in the structure of nerve cells, cell membranes, and into the composition of certain hormones and certain vitamins. What do they mean by essential fatty acids? The essential fatty acids can't be produced by the body. They must be provided by food. The energy supplied is more sustainable. That is why before a mountain hike, you should consume lipids and not carbohydrates. Now, proteins. Proteins are complex molecules made up of long chains of amino acids. There are 20 different types of amino acids. The number and the sequence or combination of amino acids in a protein determine its nature, structure, and function. Here we have protein 1 and protein 2, where the sequence of amino acids inside these two proteins differs. Protein mechanism. When proteins are digested, they produce amino acids. These amino acids will be used by cells to synthesize structural proteins which build membranes and functional proteins such as enzymes, hormones, etc. Can the body produce the 20 different types of amino acids? Indeed, no. The amino acids, in fact, are of two types. Essential, they are not produced in the body and should be provided by food. Non-essential are produced in the body. Daily needs in proteins. The daily needs in protein of an individual vary according to many factors: age, sex, physiological state. A minimum intake of 1 gram per kilogram is required. A protein deficiency causes destruction of structural proteins, which leads to loss of muscle tissue. Excess protein intake contributes to the formation of reserve lipid and insufficient elimination of urea by the liver and the kidneys. It is essential to avoid excessive protein intake to develop muscles in order to protect the kidneys and the liver. So, who was right? Rami, because he suggested consuming foods rich in fats, such as butter and nuts. Thank you for your attention and don't forget your diary.